Yes, people. Dropping another video. This time I'm gonna cover boxing. Boxing is coming back. This week coming. There's few matches I want to take. I want to talk about and make my predictions. Well, I'm just gonna do three matches that I'm more interested in. One of them is what you can see right now is going to happen in Australia on Wednesday, a little bit unusual, but is what it is. So yeah, it's gonna be three matches, one on Wednesday and two on Saturday, which I will watch on Saturday, the boxer, the promotion. So yeah, so let's get into it. So there's gonna be three fights I'm gonna predict. Should be easy ones, but anyway, it won't be too long. So the first on Wednesday will take place in Australia with the Jay Opetaia versus David Nekea. Jay, I know Jay very well. He's a cruiserweight. This is a cruiserweight championship match for the IBF cruiserweight championship match in Australia that's going to take place. Jay Opetaia, if you know him, 26 wins, 20 of them are knockouts. He's the best cruiserweight in the world right now, in my opinion. Unless Usyk comes down to cruiserweight, then that's a different story. But right now, he is the best cruiserweight fighter. Right now, he's the most accurate, powerful puncher. Well, not the most powerful puncher, but he's definitely up there. 20 of those by knockouts. Few of his last wins has come from knockouts as well. So he's just getting better and better. I feel he's going to be unstoppable at one point. He's facing a David NKO who's coming over with who has 10 and 0 record, nine of them by knockouts. So this is be a very challenging and maybe too soon for a title fight for David. I don't know much about him, but I saw his highlights. Looks interesting, but I don't think he will trouble Jay or Betea, who's just got more experience, just for better opponents, and he's just more of a complete fighter at the moment's time. So my prediction for this one would be Jay or Betea to win by knockout or TKO. I see this as a finish. I won't say it will be early finish, to be honest. I feel David might get one or two things, but by maybe from the fifth round onwards, Jay will just take him to the deeper end that he never been taken before. I say by the sixth or seventh round, that's when Jay will finish him off. So I'm going for the Jay Opetaia win by knockout. So on Saturday, this is the one of the boxing match I'm going to watch on Saturday, which is Caroline Dubois versus Jessica Camara. If you don't know who Caroline Dubois is, she's the sister of Daniel Dubois, who is now the IBF World Heavyweight Champion. Caroline herself is now the WBC lightweight champion of the world. It was given to her because Katie Taylor vacated the title, that title after the Amanda Serrano fight. So now Caroline has been promoted to the WBC full champion, and she will have that first title defense against Jessica Camara, who's from Canada. So Caroline is still undefeated 10-0 with few knockouts, most of them by decision. She's a very powerful puncher. No, so she's not a powerful puncher, but she hits hard. Opponents go down. My only concern is that maybe she could have finished her opponents a little bit sooner. I know she wants to, add more wings and everything, minutes, everything, but I feel like she's capable of finishing on her opponents a little bit sooner than later, to be honest. But she is a very dominant boxer and all right. She's still young, she's still got a lot to grow. And then you got Jessica Campbell, who got the title fight. I don't know much about her, but she will be hopefully be a little bit competitive than the previous opponents that Caroline faced. So my prediction for this one would be Karen Dubois wins by decision. Like I said, I know she can hit hard and her opponents has been going down, but she needs to learn how to finish her opponents and also a little bit sooner. But I feel this fight is gonna go to the decision. So it's gonna be a Karen Dubois win in this one. And lastly will be the main event of the on the Saturday night or on the evening. So it will be Callum Simpson versus Steed Woodall for the British super middleweight and the Commonwealth super middleweight belts. Callum Simpson is currently 15 and 0, currently undefeated. Steve Woodwell is currently on 19 wins, two losses, and four draws. Um, he Colin won against his last fight against Leon Richards by TKO. Callum Simpson, this fought the match that I saw last time against Sack was a unanimous decision. Good performance by Callum from start to finish. I feel this is going to be the same factor heading to this match. I don't know much about Steve Woodwell, but I know much about Callum. He looks like an interesting guy, an interesting boxer. He does have some knockouts in it. He does have 10 knockouts, so it's not like he's not knocking out people. He can finish, but at times I feel he plays safe a bit, but he knows how to beat his opponents. So he do have a few good dominant performance, and I feel this is going to continue onwards on Saturday. So I'm going to go with a Callum Simpson wins by decision. I don't see him knocking Steve Woodward, and all these kind of boxers will be a tough draw, but I see Callum Simpson would dominate this fight from start to finish. So this would be a easy win for Callum. Yeah, so that's the end of the video. So that's the boxing prediction. I will do more boxing predictions depending on the fights that I'm gonna watch. So I'm not gonna do it for every single fight because to be honest, I'm not gonna cover everything. So I'll do a few more boxing predictions depending on the events and the fights, and it's gonna be appearing on this channel this year and going forward. So thank you for watching. I hope you like it. If you agree with the predictions, fine. If you don't, it is what it is. Leave a comment below what you think of those predictions, and I will see you next time. Bye.